Hi guys, welcome back to another Craft With Me video. Today we're going to be working on something, on a project that I've been working on. My sister had asked me to make a journal for a friend, and I've been working on it little by little, and I thought that I would bring you guys along because if you remember, this journal is kind of a earthy, field notes, specimen type of journal, and I am loving it. Now, if you haven't seen the signature cover video that I made, there's 3 signatures and I made a cover for each one, and they're all themed, and I absolutely love it. And so if you haven't seen that one, I'll try to remember to link that video down below. For the back of each signature, I want to make some type of little extra pocket, but something that kind of opens up or something to where her friend can add pictures, notes, different little things that she might want to add to her journal. And I thought I'd bring you guys along. So there's 3 signatures, so I want to make 3 different types of little kind of open pockets. You'll kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working with the Holtz Backdrops. So I just kind of I have all of them. Including the Halloween one. And so I brought out a few that I thought might work with the journal. And I also have my paper cutter, my scissors, my pencil. It depends on which project we're going to do. If we have time to do all 3, then perfect. If not, I might do a part 2 on this. But I'm also using my craft knife, my metal ruler. I also have my circle cutter, which is the Martha Stewart brand. I don't see these anymore, but I will link something similar that I found on Amazon, along with my bone folder and my scoreboard. So that's just kind of, the rundown, I guess, of the things we're going to be using today. So again, I will be making 3 different ones, but for the first one, we're going to do something simple. So I'm not going to use my cutter just yet. So I'm going to sit this down next to me. So for the first one, we're going to use my circle cutter. And I think I want to use... I think I might do this one. So the biggest circle that this cuts is, I believe it's 5, yeah, it's 5.5. So we're gonna go up at the top here, and lucky for me, I think this paper is like 10 by 6 or something. Let me see. Yeah, it's 10 by 6. So this is gonna fit perfectly. Let me see, would it be easier if I did it this way? Yeah. So let's do it up here, and I'm just going to kind of see. Now this is the last hole, and this is where it's going to tell me where I'm going to cut, and I'm going to hold this down and then just kind of bring this around. And there should be my circle. There it is. Okay, so I can use the rest of this as the bottom pocket. So this is a 5.5-inch circle. And this one we are going to cut right down the middle, which will be at, I believe it's, because it's 5.5, it'll be 2 3/4. So let me just get this out and measure out 2 3/4. So that's about right here. So let me, I'm done with this, so let me put this away. So 2 3/4, make sure that I have it right side up. I'm trying to see, do I want it to do it this way better? So like that, each side, because if I do it right in the middle, this side's going to be very bare. This side's going to have everything. So do I want to do it like this maybe? Let's see. we'll do it like this. So 2 3/4, so I have it right at the edge here. Would it be easier if I do it? Yeah. It'll be easier if I do it at the very bottom because that'll be closer to... I'm still getting used to my Carl cutter. This is the one that my my friend Rebecca sent me kind of as a birthday gift. And so, yeah. That looks cool, right? Okay. Let's put this down. Wait a minute. I am going to need this cut. So let me cut this part off. Let me see. Maybe about here. I want to make a good sized pocket. So we can put this as the pocket on the bottom, and then I can kind of trim it down a little bit more later. So just sitting that down next to me. Now I'm going to get my scoreboard. And this is going to be just kind of a round little, I call it a barn door. I don't know what you call it. But I'm going to score it down on the flat side. What is this? 1, 2, 3/8. 3/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to score it down 3/8 on the straight side. And then we're going to put this down like this. And then for this one, I'm going to need my crocodile and some eyelets. But let me get my little scissors out. And I'm just going to trim off this little piece here. Just trimming that little fold. Because you can see that little fold is kind of sticking out a little bit. Let's see. Do it this way. Okay. Now before I do anything, I'm going to put these together and make sure that they're right kind of on the money here. And here is where I'm going to do the eyelets. Kind of string through. I didn't get any string out, did I? That's okay. We'll get some in a minute. But I have this, and I'm going to try to center the middle one and put it maybe about here. And so I want to do 3, so I'm going to do another one here, and then another one about here. So I put them both together, right side, see they're both like this. So they're going to go like this. Okay. And then let me get my eyelets. I think I'm going to do like a bronze. Oh, the brown might look pretty too. Right? This brown. No, but we'll do the bronze. Let's do the little floral ones. These little pretty ones I actually got from, where did I get them? Craftelier. Craftelier has these. Okay, I need 6. So is that 6? Yeah. So let's put those back. I think this is the only one that's going to be needing the eyelets. One I'm using a magnet, and another one I'm using the little Velcro dots. So they're each going to have a different type of closure, which I thought would be fun. So let me put this in. Squeeze that down. Okay, then we'll do this one. And then we'll make a little pocket, because this is not going to fit to close like the whole back page. So it's just going to be like a little cover kind of thing. I need both hands to close these because these are tough. But they're so cute, right? Okay. Now I'm going to ink this a little bit because I think it'll be easier for me to ink it now than for me to wait until after I already have everything glued in. So just a quick inking. So we're just going to get the basic pocket done, and then once I have it in, we'll see if I want to add like a little backing to it, I guess. Okay, so there's that. So let me see, do I have any? Oh, I do. We can use this. This is from the Tim Holtz salvage tags. So we can use this to kind of put that in so I don't have to reach for anything. Okay, I'm not going to show you the cover because I want to do a reveal after, but this is going to be the back of each signature. Now see, these are the signatures. So there's this one, and each of them have a little window here, and then the field notes. And so they're all, let's see, this one is going to be, I think, this one, because it's more like plants. So we're going to put that one back here. So we're going to try to keep the theme going. So this is going to go like this, and then I want this to be, I could do it this way better. I was going to do this because of the words, but I'm kind of digging this better. So just a simple pocket. I don't think I'm going to, let's see. No, we'll just do a simple pocket. Okay, so this, let me mark it. I do have my pencil here somewhere. So let me mark this about right here. I'm just going to get my little cutter for this one. Let me put my crocodile away. I'm trying to keep my desk clear. Okay. So this can go here. Yeah, maybe put like a little notch, right? So let me get, I always use my 1 inch for the notches. So let's kind of center this a little bit, about here. And then we're going to just ink this a little bit. There. So now, let's see how this is going to look. Oh yeah, that's going to look cute, right? Okay, so I think I have to put these down first. So I'm going to have to make sure that these are pretty even, Steven. So let's kind of measure up just so that maybe I can get it a little, let's see, it's going to be about put 4.5 up. Okay, so we'll put, it's actually this, what is this? Centimeters. So 4.5 centimeters. Let me get my glue. And then we're going to glue this part down. Okay, so again, at 4.5. It's right here. So we're going to put it right here. I don't want to put it too close to the edge because I still want it to close easily. So about right here is good. And let me mark this one at 4.5. Just so that I know where that is, so that I can put the other one. And then put this one here. Cute. And then we can put this one, let's see, do I need to cut it a little bit more? I think I do. Yeah, I need to cut it just a tiny bit more. So let's just cut a little bit here off the side. Let's see if that'll do it. Perfect. Perfect. So we'll glue this down like this. Now my little notch is a little bit off. Darn it. Okay, let's see. Can I fix it? Just trying to widen my notch a little bit and see if that'll work. Let me see. Almost. Let's do just a little bit more. I'm just trying to widen my notch. Because, ooh, did I do it? Did I do it? Close enough. Close enough. So this, we're going to glue right on the edge. Put this right here. And this will close like this. Cute, right? Oops, that did not stay down. There. Now we can use this. We're going to see how much we need. Just going to lace it up like if they were tennis shoes. I think that's good. Let's see. I think I need to trim this little piece off because it's getting a little frayed. This is too long, so I'm gonna just, I don't want to waste all of my string. So I'm just going to leave one side longer so I could just cut that one side. Okay, I think this is good. So I'm going to just trim it so I don't waste. Excuse me. Then this goes like this. Oops. What is happening? I can't even do a bow. Come on. There it is. It's still a little long, so I will trim it about there. There. Isn't that cute? Love that. All right, so that's one. The next one we're gonna do, let's do the mushroom one. This one is the mushroom, and I have this. I found this one. Let's put this away. I don't need that anymore. And I'm thinking, which one do we want to do? Let's do this one. Okay. So for all of these pockets, I will be giving measurements so that you can see. But this one I have, okay, so we're gonna need, let's see, I'm trying to think of how we could do this. I might need to use two separate ones. So let's use this. I'm gonna use this extra strip kind of as the side flaps. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so these need to be 7 by 2. So let me get my cutter out. So this needs to be 7. So let's put 7 here. Let's do it this way. Well, yeah, let's do it this way because this side is flat. 7. Do I have enough to do 2? Let me see. How many inches is this? Nope. This is 3. That's not going to work. All right, let's use this one. This one or this one? I kind of like this one better. I brought out a few different ones. So this one has to be 7. So let's do 7 here. Let me think. Let's do 4. Okay. And then this needs to be 7. I'm trying to save my scraps here. So now let me put this to 2. Just trying to even this up here. Okay, so these are 7 by 2. And then this one needs to be 3.5 by 4.5. So let's do, let's do 4.5. Let me close up my glue. So 4.5 is here. Okay. By 3.5. Let's do 3.5 here. Did I do that? Am I doing this right? No. See, because my paper is directional, I'm messing it up. So it's got to be like this. So this was 3.5. Sorry guys, I'm kind of thinking out loud because I did my sample on white paper, so I didn't really take into account that I needed it to be. So wait, this is 3.5, so this needs to be 4.5. So this needs to be 4.5. Okay. We're gonna work with it. And this needs to be 3.5. So this is 4.5. And this needs to be 3.5. I think I have another one of these. Yeah, perfect. This one's perfect. Okay, so let me get another one because let me see. Trying to see which pack it's in. Is it this one? So I remember seeing another one. If not, it's fine. I can use another one. But I know I have the butterflies in this one. And nope. It's not in this one for sure. It's not in that one for sure. It's not in that one. Okay. So it's got to be maybe in this one. Yeah. It's in this one. How do I open this? Where is... Oh. Lucky for me, I think this is a new pack. So let's see where that other one is. Quickly. I got the plants. Here it is. Phew! That scared me. Okay, so now I know. So this has to be like this. So let's do this. So this is the 3.5, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do 3.5 this way, and then the 4.5 this way. Oh, it's 4.25. My bad. Did I do this one? We'll leave it. 3.5 by 4.5. Okay. And then I have my 2 strips. So we're good. Let me put this away. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little ahead of myself because I didn't really take into account the direction of the paper. But no worries. Nothing will go to waste. So with these, actually with all of these, we have to score them. This one is going to be scored on the top. And we are scoring it. Let me see. I think I scored it. Was it a 1/2 inch? Yep, I scored it a 1/2 inch. So we're scoring this at a 1/2 inch on the top. And then this one is going to be 1/2 inch on the bottom because we want it to fold up like this. So 1/2 inch here. Okay. So here's these. These are the top and bottom flaps. And then these are the side flaps. This is not, what happened? Did I not measure this right? It's 6. Why did I put 7? Why did I put 7.5? My brain is not working today. I will leave all of the measurements down below, guys, because right now I am a mess. But believe me, it's going to come out so cool once I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to do a 1/2 inch. Now, because this one is not directional, doesn't matter. Because either way, they're both going sideways. Do we want them to open up the same way? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right. Now I think we're done with that. So these are 2 by 6. Okay. These strips are 2 by 6. And these are 4.5 by 3.5. And I scored them each to have a 1/2 inch little fold. Now this next step is optional, but I kind of wanted to give it more of a rounded edge. So these I wanted I'm going to mark these at 1/2 inch and I'm going to get my this. Okay, 1/2 inch, and all I'm going to do is from the folded corner to the 1/2 inch mark, I'm going to cut it. I'm trying to get these as flat as possible so that they're both the same. Let me do one at a time. I don't want to mess this up. So I'm going to do this just to have a little bit of a interest on the inside. That was dumb. I have to do it this way so I can hold on to the paper. Why am I a little scatterbrained today? It's so weird. Okay, so this has to go this way. So this needs to be marked 1/2 inch here. And then I could do it this way. Again, the fold is up here. The mark is right here. Okay, so we're just doing a little bit of an arch there. The bottom part doesn't matter. And then the top part, I think I'm gonna do the same, just a little bit of a little what am I saying? Do I wanna cut it? Let me see. I think what I'm gonna do instead is use this, just to kind of give it a little bit of a, it's easier. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to ink it really quick. I think I'm going to ink both sides because you're going to be able to see the inside part. I am going to do this part too. And I'm using ground espresso for this, just to give it a light, not really light, but just to kind of give it a little bit of a grunge color just around the edges. I'm going to do this part. And then we're going to do a little bit on these. Now this really doesn't need too much because it's already grungy looking. But just to kind of get that white cut edge off. But I will be doing for sure the inside. And this crease here, the fold, and this part. Doing the same on this one. And again on the inside. And then I think we can start putting it together. Okay. Now let's see how this is going to go. Let me get this out of the way. Bring this one over. This one is the mushroom. Got to make sure that I have it on the right one. Now this is what we're going to do. I think I'm going to glue it together first and then we'll glue it on there. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to go like this. This is going like this. So we want it to be even Steven here. So we're going to glue them together just at this corner here. See how that's going to be? So we want it to be right on the inside there. Okay. So let me just glue this little corner in. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one. So this is going to go like this. Just making sure that we have it nice and straight. Glue it a little bit here. Okay. See how that's still going to open? Now we need to do the same for the top. So we're going to do it this way. Make sure that we have the corners. So just put a little bit here. Come on. Okay. And then the same thing on this side. Just a tiny bit here. And then these sides, this side of the flap here, see? Then it's going to go like this, and like this, and like this. So now we can glue this down. So this could go here. See how cute that's going to look? Love that. Okay. So let's do this. Actually try to put enough glue here and then here. And here. And here. Because these need to be glued down too. Make sure I have it right side up. And then we're going to put it come on, close it up right at the edge here. So like that. We can add a little label down here or something. That'll be cute. See? But this closure, you know what? I should have mitered it a little bit. So let's do that now. Just a tiny bit. Tiniest bit. See if that worked. Yep, perfect. Okay. So for the closure, I'm going to be using a tab. Should we use beige? We can use beige. I like this little round one. I'm going to ink both sides. And then we can add this here, right in the middle. So let's glue this part down first. Okay, let me make sure that I have this right in the center and right at the edge. And then we can glue everything else shut. Glue this down like this. Okay. And this will be our little closure with the Velcro. So let's get these out. These are the little, they're supposed to be, what are they called? The invisible ones, the clear. These are the itty bitty ones and I love them. So I'm gonna put this one here so that the clear one is on the bottom. And then I'm going to add this like this. And then put this down here. Make sure that we have it nice and stuck there. And there it is. See, you can't even see it. Okay. So there's two. Then we can add a paper in here or something to make it look pretty. But I think I'm going to stop it there, guys, and then I'll do a part 2. So here's this, and then we did this one. So I'll do a part 2. I'll finish up this one, put something kind of on the inside, label it, decorate it. The same thing on this. We'll do this one. And then we'll kind of finish it up. So we'll leave it at that for now. But I hope you guys enjoyed. These are a lot of fun to make, and it's just kind of an extra little something that you can add to your journals. So don't forget to come back for part 2, and I will see you guys then. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.